Young, smart, and buying homes without help. The data that no one saw coming. Let's get into it. All right, team, let's talk about what might be the most overlooked but powerful metric in real estate right now. Inventory. Not price, not rate, but inventory. Because inventory tells the real story. Who has the power? Buyers? Sellers? No one? National inventory is up 30% year over year, but we're still 15% below 2019. So what does that mean?
Hey, looks like you're not yet subscribed, but better yet, if you are subscribed, let's get your whole office subscribed too. See you next week.
The market is shifting yet again, but not everywhere and not all at once. If you're a loan officer or realtor, this is your edge. Inventory is the housing market scoreboard. But here's the question. Are you reading it like a pro? Or are you just watching the scoreboard light up? Some states like Texas, Utah, Arizona are all now above pre-pandemic inventory levels. That's important, but why? Because more homes plus slower sales equals leverage shifting to the buyers. And you guys are feeling it out on the street and you're seeing it in concessions. And your buyers, well, they're smelling opportunity, or at least they should be. In places like the Midwest or Northeast, inventory is still tight, like really tight. That means sellers still have some swagger and likely some pricing power. Think about this though. In April of 2022, we had fewer than 400,000 active listings nationwide. Today, nearly 1 million. That's more than double in just 3 years. So here's the big question. What happens if this trajectory keeps climbing? Do we hit 2019 levels again next year? Will rising inventory finally cool off home price gains in your market? Or will suppressed new listings keep the market just tight enough to prevent a correction? Now, let's talk about who this really affects, who this really impacts. First-time home buyers, especially young people. Just 4% of Gen Z are actively in the market. But here's the surprise. The ones that aren't relying on family help. 63% of them are earning more than $75K, and more than half are purchasing homes on their own. But this isn't just about wealthy Zoomers. Buyers making under $50K are also stepping into the market. They're doing their research, they're grinding, and they're asking the right questions. And this generation isn't lazy, they're just cautious. And you know what they're worried about? It's not rates, it's not even down payment, it's uncertainty and it's instability. Nearly 60% of first-time buyers fear that they won't be able to afford their mortgage if they lose their job. That's the tension point, and that's where the conversation needs to start. They're stressed about affordability, mortgage approvals, property taxes, maintenance, and yet many of them are still applying to get this with only one lender. Half of them don't even start the mortgage process until after they're done looking for a home. So here's the call out to all LOs and all agents. How are you showing up for this next generation of buyers? Are you addressing the fear of instability head on? Are you educating them early before they even start their search? Are you talking about these strategies to protect their future, not just get them closed? Big difference there, guys, because young buyers aren't just looking for a mortgage. They're looking for a plan, a coach, someone who understands that success isn't just about qualifying. It's about staying confident when life throws them curveballs. And now that inventory is climbing in many markets, we have a moment. More choice, more leverage, more opportunity to get them in the game with a safety net. Now, I'll leave you guys with this. Are you focused on the deal or on the decade? Because if you can help a young buyer not just buy a home, but understand how to own it long-term, that's where loyalty lives. That's where referrals happen, and that's how we build the next generation of home owners. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you seeing more Gen Z or millennial buyers step up? And how are you earning their trust if so? Let's talk about it in the comment section below, because the market may be shifting, but the mission hasn't changed.